Alright, this is your video for dot plots. So one way to give a picture of data is to draw a dot plot. Autofocus this. Okay, a dot plot. In a dot plot, each data value is shown as a dot, or sometimes another mark like an X or something like that. Dot plots are sometimes called line plots. Okay, so here's our data set. This shows the number of first cousins that someone has, I guess, or the number of first cousins in a group of people. Our first step is to always, just like always, order them from least to greatest. Notice there are a lot of numbers in here, so we have to be very careful about how we order them and make sure we don't miss anything. So, start with ones. I have two ones. I don't see any twos. I have a 3. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sixes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3 sevens. 1, 2, 3. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 times 7 is 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, I got them all. Alright, so after I order them least to greatest, step 2, if it's not already given, we're going to draw a number line that includes the minimum, and maximum. So minimum here is 1, maximum is 7. So let's draw a number line because there's not one given. I'm going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like to go 1 on each side. That's just me. Then we're going to draw a dot above each number for every time that number shows up. So there are 2 1s. So above 1 I have 2 dots. There's no 2s. For 3s I have 1, so 1 dot. For 4s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 5s I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For 6s, I have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for 7s, I have 3. And that's how you draw a dot plot. Again, sometimes it may be called a line plot. It's just where you take and you put X's instead of dots. Same thing. Okay, so let's do these practice problems. We're going to graph the dot plot for the following data sets. Then we're going to determine the median, mode, range, and if there's any outliers. Okay, so another good reason to put them in order least to greatest first. It not only helps you organize your dot plot, but then it's easy to figure out questions like this if they were to be asked of you. Okay, so first things first is put them in order least to greatest. So I'm going to do that over here, I think. Now I'm going to write it down here because I need them all in the line. Okay, looks like the smallest number is 65. Then I have, what's next? 75. Then I have a 77. No 78 or 79, but I have an 80. Then let's see, no 81, but I have an 82. I have 2 85s. I have an 87, a 95, 97, and then 2 100s. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 by 3. 4 times 3 is 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm good. All right, let's find our median, so our middle. Beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end. So, median's right there. Halfway between 85 and 85 is 85. The mode occurs the most. We can look at it from here. Looks like there's two 85s. Did I write that down wrong? No. There's two 85s and two 100s. So the mode is 85 and 100. The range is the highest minus the lowest. So that's 100 minus 65. 100 minus 65. Got to borrow. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 6 is 3. So the range is 35. Outliers are really easy to see when we actually graph this. So let's graph. There's no number line. I'm going to count by, I think, 5s, because I have to go from 65. How do I want to do this? The best way. I guess we have to put all these numbers on here. So it's going to be kind of squished. 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, and 9, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. I'm going to have to extend my line. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Alright, you have to have somewhere to put like an actual tick mark on your line so that we know exactly where that number is coming from. So I only wrote by 5s down at the bottom, but as you can see, I counted by 1s. Okay, so I need a dot at 65, a dot at 75, a dot at 77. So 1, 2, that's right here. A dot at 82. So let's see, 77. There's 80. Here's 80. So 81, 82. 2 at 85. 1 at 87. 1 at 95. 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. 1 at 97. And then 2 at 100. So an outlier, remember, is a dot that's going to be way out there all by itself. So that kind of looks like 65 right now. It's kind of out there all by itself. Remember, we can also figure out an outlier based on our median. So if our median is 85, well, 85 to 100 is a difference of 15. 85 to 65 is a difference of 20. So it's really not that big of a difference. So technically, this is not considered an outlier. So no outliers. I know it looks like it because it's off there by itself, but it's really not that far away. So there are no outliers on this one. Number 2, let's see. I know that I'm going to need some more room than I did last time. So I'm going to write my numbers up here. And I'm going to try and fit them all in. I'm going to have to write small. So smallest number is 5. Then I've got, so next one would be 15. I've got 2 of those. 15, 15. It looks like I've got a 20. 2 25s. 31. 35. 40, a 50, 55, and then an 85. So that's a 4 by 3, so 4 times 3 is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have all my data points, so that's good. Okay, let's find the median, the middle. So beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end. So it looks like it's halfway between 25 and 31. So I'm going to add those together. 5 plus 1 is 6. 2 plus 3 is 5. Now I'm going to take 56 and I'm going to divide it by 2. 2 goes into 5 2 times. That's 4. Subtract to get 1. Bring down your 6. 2 goes into 16 8 times exactly. So my median is 28. Okay, my mode is the one that occurs the most. So if I'm looking through here, I have 2 15s, 2 25s, and it looks like that's it. So my mode's going to be, 15 and 25. Remember, you can have more than one mode, or you can have no mode at all. Your range is your highest minus your lowest, so that's going to be 55 minus 5, which is 50. And then outliers, we are going to actually, oh my, it'll be hard to fit on there. Got to graph these. So I got to go from 5 all the way to 50. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, whoa, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, so let's put our, 55, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Okay, so let's graph our dots. So I need a dot at 5. I need 2 dots at 15. I need a dot at 20. 2 dots at 25. A dot at 31. That's about right here. Dot at 35. A dot at 40. A dot at 50. And then a dot at 55. So there's my dot plot. Determine any outliers. Well, I need to go from the median. So 28 down to 5 is a difference of 13. 28 up to 55, that's a difference of 38, 48, 27. So I've got 23, sorry. 23 and 27. Really not that big of a difference, so no outliers here. All right, number 3. The graph on the right shows the number of phone calls made in one day. Answer the following questions about the graph. Are there any gaps? So think about a gap in the data. So here I go. Here's my first point, and then the next point does not come right away. There's a gap right here. So there's a gap at 28. And then if I keep going, that's in order, in order, in order. Oh, and then there's a gap all the way to 40. So we could say there's a gap from 33 to 39. Because this is 33 where it starts and this is 39 where it ends. Outliers, are there any dots that are way out there by themselves? Yes, 40. The mode is the one that occurs the most, so that's going to be our tallest point. So that looks like it's at 31. And then the range is the highest minus the lowest, so that's going to be 40 and 27. So 40 minus 27. 40 minus 27, I need to borrow. 10 minus 7 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. So the range is 13. And then how many people made at least 32 phone calls? So at least 32 means 32 or more. So that would be those right there. 32 or more. At least 32 phone calls. Those right there. So 3 would be our answer. Most of the time, you're not going to have to graph the actual data. They're going to give you the dot plot, and then you're going to have to answer questions about the dot plot. So that's why we went through that. So just remember, gaps are anywhere that there's not a sequential or an order dot. So there's a gap right here at 28, and then there's one from 33 all the way to 39. So those are your gaps. Peaks would be the tallest point. So the peak of this dot plot would be the mode, 31. So I guess we could also write here that modes are sometimes called peaks. And the range is easy to find. And then outliers are any dots that are way out there all by themselves. And these are your notes for dot plots.